thought it was a joke when he asked. And I'm there like, shit, trying to put my top on. And they did ask if I was bi. Hello, sexy legends. What is up, besties? And this is the video you have all been waiting for. This is the first spilling the tea on my Europe trip. And yes, as you can tell from the title, I went to Defqon with a stranger. Now, just to clarify, technically he's not a stranger. But when the trip was booked, he was definitely still considered a bit of a stranger. So it's not fully clickbait, but it's like a little clickbaity. While I tell you about this, I'm going to do my makeup and make myself look not hideous to you guys. Also, I mean, you can see one strap. I do have clothes on. I didn't think this through, that I was literally filming shoulders up. For those who don't know what Defqon is, it is a hardstyle festival held in the Netherlands. We used to have one here in Australia, but got canned. How else do I describe this festival? It's a 4-day festival. I don't really know. Guys, letting you on a little secret. It was my first festival. I know. Defqon 1 was my first festival. Why did I go to this festival? Well, let's just say I was, ow! So when said guy, you guys all know him as Trouble. When Trouble asked me if I wanted to go to a festival with him in Europe, I was very much still pretty fresh out of my past relationship. And I was in my, you could say like, yes era. I mean, I still am. I was saying yes to almost anything. So when he asked, I said yes. Also, low-key thought it was a joke when he asked. I was like, no way this guy that I met like a month or two ago is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to take this girl to Europe that I just met to a festival of kind of music she doesn't even listen to. But it happened, so that's what I have to say there. Day 1 of Defqon, technically day 0 of Defqon. I don't know. I said it was day 1. Some people said it's day 0. I don't really know. Anyways, we arrive on Thursday, day 1. And, you know, we make our way through security. We luckily had premium tickets. So we had the premium line for like security and checking in and whatnot. So it was super easy. There was like no line. Not gonna lie, they low-key didn't really check our bags. We literally just got to walk straight through. We scanned our passes and that was it. We were inside the festival, and we had to walk a very fucking far way to get to where we were staying, which we had accommodation in Sanctuary, which I think Sanctuary is the nicest accommodation you can have. I think it's nicer than Highlands. I don't know, never went into the Highlands area. You had to scan into Highlands and Sanctuary with special wristbands. So like, I never went into Highlands, obviously. Our stay, we were camping, but it was extremely glamping. We had a pretty roomy tent that we didn't have to set up. We had two beds. I don't know how to describe what these beds were. They were like the fancy camp beds. If I can find a photo, I'll like pop a photo in of like what they looked like. 2 beds, and we had this like weird little, it was meant to be like a bedside table. And we did have power. We had a singular light and a power board. I should have taken a photo of like the little camp area, but I really didn't. Whatever photos I do have, I'll like pop on screen while I'm talking, or like videos or whatever. Pretty much our whole row of tents was mostly Aussies, which was cool. They probably did that on purpose, but it's pretty cool. Except for our neighbors, they were from Austria, and they seemed to think that they just made a mistake and thought they were also Australian, because a lot of people do make that mistake. I now look like an egg. We chilled for a little bit because the like festival hadn't started yet, and then we got ready. My first outfit was a pretty actually all my outfits I'm gonna say are actually pretty basic, because it was my first festival and I was scared not to fit in. Trust me guys, next year when I go to Defqon again, because I will be going again, the outfit's gonna be so much better, and I probably will actually make content for you guys about Defqon. I was just first festival with a stranger. I'll be more comfortable and confident next year. Oh my god, I can turn that. So sorry. Let me turn the light up. Where the fuck was I up to in the story? So I wore this blue bikini top and workout shorts. And I wore my new shoes. Both of us bought shoes in Europe for the festival. Esche shoes, if you will. I was extremely overwhelmed on the first day. So I looked like I wasn't having fun. I was. First festival, first time being in that kind of environment, and I was just like, what the fuck? Oh, what I forgot to say completely, in Defqon, money doesn't exist. You have to buy these tokens. It was, every like full token was €4. You paid for your drinks, your food, everything inside the festival, except for merch, with these tokens. I did buy merch. Thank God I didn't put the clothes away fully. When I bought the fan that's over on the wall over there, I bought that, and I bought this Defqon crop top. And you know what? It's really fitting that I did put it up on my wall because now it's in the background of my Defqon video. I'll pop some videos and photos from Thursday in now. Alright, so we festivaled. I actually don't know what time we finished festivaling on the first day. But then we headed back to shower. Now the showering situation actually wasn't like that bad. In Sanctuary, we had our own sanctuary showers and toilets. So there was just this area, I want to say it was in the middle, but I actually have no idea if it was in the middle or not. And one side was all the showers and the other side was all the bathrooms. And it was all unisex. And then in like the shower areas, there was like, I should have counted. There was heaps of shower cubicles, and inside the little cubicle, it was so much space. You had like a little dry area so you can put like your bag and your clothes and everything and your towel, and then you had like a shower curtain, and then there was like the shower. Oh my God, once again, I'm leaving things out. We also were given in Sanctuary these duffel bags. The first night there was a bit of a line, but it like wasn't that bad for me. Apparently the line was worse when Trouble went. When I got back from my shower, it's a little bit of tea. Hi Trouble, I know you're watching this. You're not gonna say what goes in this video and what doesn't. Trouble had put our beds together because it was like 2 single beds. So we had put the beds together on like this side of the tent, and then the bedside table was over there. Do with that information as you will. Day 2, the Friday, we had breakfast vouchers. So we must have paid for breakfast to be included. These breakfast boxes actually slapped. They came with a yogurt and granola, a sandwich, a pastry, and fruit. We had a pretty slow start to the morning on Friday. Friday we had the opening ceremony, which was at midday. That's a fun fact. I didn't wear makeup, like a full face makeup, a single day at this festival. Why? Fucked if I know. Day 2, I wore a really basic outfit. Once again, I saw what people wore on the Thursday, and I was like, oh, I don't really like, they're wearing a lot of clothes. Like here in Australia, we wear like nothing. Or like, I have friends who go to like festivals and raves and shit, and they like wear nothing. There's a lot of booties out, a lot of tatas on display. And these people were very dressed. So I wore the Defqon crop that I bought and the same pair of black shorts during the day anyways. We actually rocked up like 5 minutes late to the opening ceremony. We were late pretty much every single day to the sets we wanted to go to. Literally like every set, unless we were already at that stage. Like if there was the opening ceremony and I think then there was someone, then the tweakers. I could be so wrong. I don't really remember the order of what we saw people, or half the people we even saw. Not gonna lie, the 4 days are kind of mushing together now. The ceremony was fucking amazing. I was still very like, I wasn't so much overwhelmed. I was like, oh my God, look at those dancers. Look at those fucking fire breathers. Like, look at the whole thing. And I was just like, wow. We did get a bit closer during the tweakers, and I even got put in the air during the tweakers. What else did we do on Friday? Oh my God. Friday we discovered these cocktails. Oh my God, fucking delicious. I haven't even talked about the different stages. I am terrible at this. So there was tons of different stages. So many different artists were performing. There was like blue, magenta, UV, red, black, yellow. Red was obviously main stage, big stage. And after the cocktails, we ended up heading back to the tent, chilling for a bit until we came back to watch some more people later in the night, which I had an outfit change. Mainly because it was starting to get cold. And I got sunburnt. And when we went back to the tent, because I got sunburnt in the morning, I took off my crop and I was just laying with, I had like my swimmer top tied around, but like I was laying with like nothing on my stomach because I was like sunburnt and I was like, fuck. And so I was just laying there, and then some complete rando, because we had like the tent open because it's hot as balls, some rando just comes in to our tent and fucking troubling this Irish guy having a full-on conversation. And I'm there like, shit, trying to put my top on so I'm not sitting there completely naked. This guy just like wouldn't leave. And then when he did leave, he came back. He was just talking nonsense. And then he tried to fight the Australian flag that we had hanging outside our tent. Disrespectful. Then outfit change, because it started getting a little bit chilly. I obviously still had the blue swimmer top on. Love the blue swimmer top. Pretty sure I wore it every day. I wore these like black cargo pants and then this like mesh bodysuit thing. And we saw a little bit of Dr. Peacock, I know, and then we watched Sefer. I hope I'm saying that right. Trouble will tell me if I didn't. But we watched Sefer and that was incredible. Also, if you want to see any of like the performances that we saw, they're all on, I think it's Q Dance's YouTube page. Honestly, been reliving Defqon every time I clean my room by putting it on. This is like the actual, and it has like everyone that played at Defqon. Like it has all of them. It has the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony, the end show. Then there's like literally it's got everything. Day 3, Saturday, big day. My fit. It was the best fit of the festival for me because it actually wasn't basic. So I wore one suit in the blue swimmer top because me and this blue swimmer top. Then I wore this black dress that at the front had like all these rippy thingies. I did my hair so cute. And I did have pink in my hair for the festival. Like you've already seen all the photos, but I did have pink in my hair. I also then wore fishnets. Anyways, we got to the festival and we chilled up in the fucking premium area in the shade for like a good 2 hours. We were chilling up there for the set before the one that Trouble wanted to see, and then we actually ended up chilling up there for the set he did want to see, like people he wanted to perform. We just chilled and listened to it up there, which was it was actually quite vibey. Just sitting there, I got to people watch. Oh, did we have group photo this day? I think we did. I think Saturday may have also been group photo day. So we met up with all these other Australians and had this big Australian group photo. Then it was time for power hour. So we headed our little asses all the way down. Power hour, I do have to say, was probably the worst in terms of being like squishy. All the other ones when we'd been down like on the ground, not in the premium area, we had been fine. Like you had room, like you weren't squished. Power hour, my god, where everyone was squishing. You didn't really have room to dance. I also could not see anything. Occasionally there would be dancers who came up to like where like the little pole thingies were, and I'd be able to see them. Then after power hour, I think we dipped. And we went back and chilled in the tent, which I once again had another outfit change. So I put my cargos on and then just had my swimmer top on, but then I put a jumper on because I was really fucking cold. Anyways, we go to it. We actually got a pretty damn good spot. Honestly, this night show is... was spectacular. This was when I had decided, fuck, I'm gonna have to come again next year. Like, honestly, it was just incredible seeing all the different artists, the fucking light show. Pretty sure the whole time I stood there like just staring. We met some really cool people there and like had photos with them. And like we decided we were going to be like a little group. And so then after the closing ceremony had ended, we like stuck together and then we went trotting our little booties over to the blue tent and kept partying at the blue tent for a couple more hours. Told you, Saturday night was crazy. The dance moves I was pulling out of my booty. I'm like, my dance teachers would be disappointed in me. Like, I am telling you, like, these moves, they were something else. Like, honestly, if Trouble, I don't think Trouble will ever be in a video of mine, but if he was, and he was here right now, he would say I was having the time of my life. We met a couple in there, and they did ask if I was bi. So we're not sure what was going on there. Just to clarify to everyone, I'm not bi. I'm 110% straight. The blue tent show concluded, and I was like, I just want to keep dancing. Why can't I just keep partying and dancing? So then there was a silent disco, which you had to pay 5 tokens for. We did not have 10 tokens on us, so we only got 1 set of headphones, which, thank you so much, Trouble, for giving them to me, because then I kept dancing. Although Trouble probably has some very embarrassing videos of me somewhere. He did take photos of me dancing. I'm hoping there is no videos. But I was fucking singing along, but not everyone could hear the music, only with the headphones. So I'm there probably fucking yelling, dancing along to this music. But there are so many embarrassing videos of me out there. Trouble has a lot of embarrassing videos of me from that night. My brain's not fucking working. We're up to day 4, the last day. We definitely woke up late this day, but we woke up with enough time to get breakfast. Oh my god, do you know what I didn't tell you about these breakfasts? Because like I just blocked it out. We also got these like smoothie things, right? But they were disgusting. They weren't good. And we literally spent the whole day in the tent, lounging around, having naps, because we didn't really want to see, like there was no one we wanted to see. Okay, all honesty, I had no one that I actually wanted to see at the whole festival, because I've never, like I didn't really listen to hardstyle before. But going next year, I'm going to have people that I want to see, but it probably works out for Trouble, because the people that I'm going to want to see, I'm only got into, like, because I saw them last year. If it's the same people, / it's probably people he listens to anyways. Last day outfit. So we had a dinner reservation at 5 at the barn, which was just out, like, it was part of Sanctuary, but, like, if you weren't in Sanctuary, you could still like go. So we went there for dinner and I wore my blue Opoly shirt, which, not to plug a YouTube video, but I did a haul video on Opoly's Brats collection. You should go watch it. So I wore that, but then I realized while I was wearing it to dinner, I couldn't wear that to the actual closing ceremony / end show thing. I don't remember what one's called, because my tartars would fall out while I was dancing like a lunatic. The dinner, I won't lie, it was really, I didn't pay, but the dinner was quite expensive for like being pretty average and pretty small. I probably took a photo of what we got, but I definitely got a burger, and I have a feeling that Trouble got a steak or something. And then we actually went back to the tent and got changed. Well, I got changed because I wasn't wearing that top to dance my little heart out. So then I ended up putting on, guess what top I put on? Guess, because I kept the same skirt on. I put on the blue bikini top, and then I did put my jumper over the top because, once again, it's fucking cold. We head to the red stage. We got a very good spot. Like, so good that I could actually see the whole thing. We were pretty close. I almost cried during the end show. That was spectacular. We met another couple. They were pretty cool. I mean, the guy like got pissed off partway through and like I don't know. And we were just with his wife. Actually put her on my shoulders, like vibing. Then we made some Swedes. I got popped on the shoulder of one of the Swedes and so did Trouble. I was on Trouble's shoulders at one point. Like, it was just a crazy fun night.
department.
I danced like a crazy person again. There is videos. The wife, has videos of me hacking with her. And I don't have these videos. And she was like actually teaching me how to hack. Like she was trying to anyways. Oh, we had, I think, I don't remember what the shots are called. But they like carry on these little shots. We got some. They were crazy. It was just such a good time. And then unfortunately it ended. A lot of things happened after the show had ended. There was like this rowing train and like we all sat in a massive line and like we're rowing. I thanked Trouble profusely for letting me come, for even inviting me in the first place. And then he thanked me for being crazy enough to go halfway across the world with him, which yes, that is something crazy to do. And that is everything. All right, I just finished the rest of my makeup off camera because the video is basically over and like I just yapped way too much. Summary, I am going to Defqon next year and I will try potentially to actually film some content. Don't know how well it'll go, but we'll see. I can't promise you guys Defqon content next year, but I will try. Obviously, my Instagram and TikTok sees everything before YouTube does, so go follow them. The amount of money we spent at the festival, not including merch, but we together spent about 400 tokens. We each started off with 100 tokens each and we're buying our own things. And then by the end of it, like literally after the first day, we were just whoever, like didn't matter. We just put all the tokens together and then we just take turns of getting more tokens, if that makes sense. Altogether, we both spent 400, so technically 200 each. That's also not including the dinner. Another big question, what am I in trouble? But yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to see Defqon content next year, you gotta hit that subscribe button. Comment, like, do that good shit, because as I've said in my previous videos, I'm broke as shit right now. And we want to go Defqon next year, so like, manifesting the money. And until next time, because I know you guys will be back. Bye!